Good day, journal. It's an art form that you need to master. It's a timeless art form, and the masses will be wise to consider engaging in it. Giving your undivided attention is a skill folks will be wise to become experts in. Understanding the power and importance of giving your undivided attention deserves the highest attention. It's best to do much more than dabble in the fine art of undivided attention. You must master undivided attention before divided attention becomes your master. Theodore Roosevelt said, "People don't care how much you know until they know how much you care." The quote is accurate. At least it rings true to you. Your experience as a serial best-selling award-winning author and renowned global public intellectual suggests that this statement doesn't ring hollow. People are most interested in you only after you make it painfully clear that you are more interested in them. Sadly, we, the people, are most interested in ourselves. Even if we are self-absorbed, we don't always do an excellent job of showing the Creator that we care about ourselves, especially our temple. However, we do want others to care about us more often than we show we care about ourselves. We want to feel like we are at the top of the heap in others' lives before we dare elevate another standing in our own. Thus it holds that people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. In a similar vein, as the matter of attention is caring. These are your words, not those of another. However, I know you believe our attention is not a gift worth giving if we can't provide our undivided attention. Yes, those are your words, and they express what you ardently believe. Divided attention is attention that is not worth your time and energy. Divided attention is not truly attention at all. Divided attention merely illustrates to another that you think you will have another chance to give your undivided attention later. And not only is tomorrow unpromised, but so is a subsequent opportunity to give your undivided attention. If you must divide your attention, avoiding paying attention to anything or anyone is the best choice. Divided attention is like trying to be in two places simultaneously, which is impossible. Divided attention is like taking a journey that brings you to a fork in the road and believing that somehow you can go down both paths simultaneously. You cannot take two roads at once. You must decide on one road to travel, a journey you will stick with, live with, and not regret. And when you go down the path of choice, you cannot obsess over whether you have chosen the right one. You must be undividedly attentive to the road you are on and make the best out of the journey. You cannot be of a double mind at any point. Lovers, parents, friends, and alike lose out on great possibilities because we believe we can do multiple things simultaneously. Lovers, family, friends routinely have double minds. Foolishly, we believe we are worthy of receiving the love of another while splitting our attention on them and another person, place, or thing. Like fools, we think we can hold on to and admire when we can't steady our attention on one thing we admire at a time. You cannot be of a double mind. You should never expect the undivided attention of another when you regularly make others suffer with your divided attention. Divided attention is not attention at all. Divided attention from those we love and adore expresses not thinking highly of those we claim to love and cherish. Divided attention tells the tale that people, places, or things are not all that important to us after all. Having a one-track mind is what it takes to do what you've done. you would never have reached any of your stretch goals or achieved any of your audacious hopes and dreams without learning to focus intently and deliberately on one thing at a time. Life experience offers that you would still be sitting in that forsaken dump of life if you hadn't given yourself the singular thought and task of liberating yourself from the life you dreaded. Like a runaway train, your heart, mind, and soul are roaring down the tracks known as your best life, steadily increasing speed without brakes. Moving swiftly, you move intentionally onward and deliberately upward to be the best self who lives your best life with undivided attention. Each day, you move with a singular mind, not a double one. You move with your heart set on greatness, not any other person, place, or thing's destination. Each day, you hope that the train of your life runs like a speeding bullet train on a track where the bridge is never out. A singular focus, undivided attention, serving only one headmaster, and other idioms express how you got here. You had to let go of focusing on multiple things because you weren't accomplishing much. That way, you weren't performing to your maximum ability. You had to master undivided attention to love yourself. You cannot and will only be able to love another once you first learn to love your maker and yourself with undivided attention. Life's trials and tribulations only become blessings and successes when you love your maker and yourself with undivided attention. Discovering that you can only serve one master was invaluable. You tried for so long, so unsuccessfully for yourself, but fruitful for those you aided in serving others' causes while serving yours. But that was an abject failure on a personal level. You cannot serve two masters, your life and another's life. It bothers me that you took so long to begin reaching your potential. More often than not, your delay found you weary and unaccomplished. Only when you decided to serve one master and master your one life were you able to start living your life just as you always imagined. The ancient text warns about a double mind. A double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. So, do not have a double mind today. Don't you dare believe you can love, help, serve, or make others know that their lives matter, or that anyone you love and adore can reciprocate without offering the gift of undivided attention. You cannot go up when you're thinking about going down. You cannot reach the top of the mountain when focusing on falling to the bottom of the valley. Triumph and overcoming will avoid you when you focus on trials and tribulations. You will never win when consumed with losses are your thoughts. You cannot give love when your thoughts weigh heaviest on receiving love. Multitasking is fool's gold. Multitasking is an abomination to acknowledging another's full humanity. Multitasking is our behavior that tears down everything we say we hold nearest, dearest, and truest. Multitasking, the engagement of divided attention, is like offering table scraps and cold and unclean leftovers to royalty. The ancient text is incontrovertible. You cannot serve two masters, and a double mind makes you unstable in all your ways. Remember what you said earlier. Attention is not a gift worth giving if not offered with undivided attention.
Reflect and write. Have you mastered the art of undivided attention? Would those you encounter rate you as proficient in this area? Or might you still be considered a novice? Did Nate strike a nerve when you heard him say, divided attention is not truly attention at all? Not only should you consider assessing how you are providing undivided attention to those you love and adore, but you must also ask and answer, How are you doing at providing undivided attention to reach the life you always imagined? Do you need to let go of focusing on multiple things? Is dividing your attention keeping you from performing to your maximum ability in all areas of life? Now act. Remember what Nate said. Attention is not a gift worth giving if not offered with undivided attention. Today's action is simple. Intentionally provide your undivided attention to everyone you encounter. Avoid the temptation to multitask. Put your phone away while sitting across the dinner table. Close your email inbox and look away from the computer monitor while on that phone call. Stop preparing dinner and look at your child while talking to them. At the end of the day, take time to reflect on the quality of the interactions when you gave the gift of undivided attention. Now journey forward.